This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Watchlist and Market Report for the week ending May 1st, 2021. Our question this week is, what is a stockbroker? The answer will be provided later in the video. This week, the market ended down. The Dow Jones Industrial Average decreased minus 0.54% on Friday and was down minus 0.5% for the week. The S&P 500 decreased minus 0.72% on Friday, but was up 0.02% for the week. The Nasdaq decreased minus 0.85% on Friday and was down minus 0.39% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 6 up finishes versus 9 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished down. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq finished up. On Tuesday, it was just the opposite. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finished up, while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq finished down. On Wednesday and Friday, all the indexes finished down. On Thursday, they all finished up. Despite the fact that the market finished down for the week, the market did reach all-time highs during the week. The new unemployment claims were 553,000 versus 540,000 expected. Pending home sales rose 1.9% in March, which was less than expected. Mortgage rates fell to a 2-month low. The GDP rose 6.4% in the first quarter, and the Fed held interest rates near zero. Tesla posted record net income as their revenue surged by 74%. New unemployment claims, pending home sales, mortgage rates, GDP changes, interest rates, and earnings reports of big corporations are all news. And news drives the market, good and bad. Day-to-day predictions on whether the market is going to go up or down is virtually impossible because predicting the news is impossible. However, the market is rigged to go up. It does not go up every day, but the market will generally go up over time. Stock prices move in a random fashion. They go up and down with an upward drift. The market will continue to go up because the powers that be want the market to go up. While there are many powers out there, the top 5 powers that be are the Federal Reserve, big financial institutions, big corporations, the President, and the Congress. These 5 entities will do what they must to drive the market higher. Notice how the market soared on Thursday when Facebook and Apple, as well as other firms, reported that they had strong earnings. Now we are at our question of the week. What is a stockbroker? A stockbroker is a person who buys and sells stocks for you. Typically, a stockbroker works at a big brokerage firm. There are dozens of brokerages in the United States and thousands of stockbrokers. There are dozens of online brokerages and brokerage apps that put the power to buy and sell stocks in the palm of your hands. You need not ever talk to a person, if you don't want to buy and sell stocks. Do you have a stockbroker? Do you have a brokerage account? Or do you use a broker app? Do you own any stocks at all? If not, why not? Are you afraid that the market may fall again? The market will fall again like it did this past week. However, the market is still trading near all-time highs. I don't know which way the market is going to go, and I don't care. I trade the market as it is, not as it should be. I take what the market gives me, whether it's going up, down, or even sideways. How do I do that? I apply the Southside trading strategy. You can learn more about the Southside trading strategy at SouthsideSchoolOfFinancialFreedom.com. Here is my trading watch list for the week ending May 1st, 2021. I trade at least 3 of the stocks on the list every week. The strongest performer on the list this week was Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, ticker symbol GBTC. It is in the second column. It increased 10.52% for the week, and it was up 8.95% on Friday. Grayscale is an investment vehicle, or ETF, that enables investors to gain access and exposure to the price movement of Bitcoin without actually buying, storing, or safekeeping Bitcoin directly. Looking at a summary of results, you can see that Grayscale has increased over 46% year to date. I own Grayscale shares. I do not generate cash from Grayscale because Grayscale does not have option contracts. I use option contracts to generate cash flow from stocks. I use Grayscale as an indirect investment in Bitcoin. Whether a stock goes up or down, you can generate cash flow from it. Whether you own a stock or not, you can still generate cash flow from it using the Southside strategy. The Southside trading strategy involves trading for weekly cash flow, that is, trading for weekly income. SPY is shown at the bottom of the third column. SPY is the S&P 500 ETF. This is the benchmark I compare my trading performance to. My objective is to beat the S&P 500 index while at the same time generating cash flow. Most professional money managers do not consistently outperform the S&P 500 index. They usually lose and lose badly to the index. Thus, most investors and traders should just invest in or trade a market index fund or ETF like SPY. What do? Do you beat the S&P 500 index? Do you have a watch list? What is your investing and or trading strategy? How well do you do against the S&P 500 index ETF SPY? Let me know in the comments section. Are you willing to share your strategy? The Southside portfolio is not outperforming the S&P 500 index ETF SPY. The Southside portfolio is up 8.69% versus 11.61% for SPY, a difference of 2.92%. The Southside is losing to SPY by almost 3%. This week, equities, including puts, calls, and ETFs, make up 84.88% of the portfolio. Cash is 15.12%. The cash flow generated for this week was 0.5% of the portfolio account value. The account value changed by 5.72%. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 ETF SPY changed by 0.13% this week. I sold option contracts on two positions, and they were two calls that ranged from $304.05 to $354.71. You can get more details, including the total dollar amount of cash flow for the week, on the website southsideschooloffinancialfreedom.com. If you want to learn how to use the U.S. stock market to become financially free, then visit the southsideschooloffinancialfreedom.com, where you can learn to increase your financial IQ. It is where I document in my commentary blog my efforts to remain financially free. Learn how to use your money to make money. When your money makes enough money to cover your monthly expenses every month, then you will be financially free. People who work for other people for money are wage slaves. People who operate a small business are workhorses. Trading and or investing frees you from being either. If you want a comprehensive understanding about business formations, companies and corporations, the stock market, the difference between investing and trading, learn about legendary stock market investors and traders, stock market theories, and a stock trading strategy that generates cash flow, then read the Southside School of Financial Freedom publication, Swimming in a Financial Ocean of Sharks and Whales: How a Small Fish Feeds Makes Money Off Wall Street by Melvin C. Dunia, available on lulu.com and amazon.com. Please like, share, subscribe. ADOS, ADOS.